Hey everybody, welcome to our weekend check-in video for WSTS-47 Intro to LGBTQ Plus Studies for Saturday, August 19th. Just going to go over a few reminders, clarifications, anything I think you need to know to help you stay on top of things in the course. I know I see most of you there twice a week, but some of you aren't able to make it. So for whatever reason, this is just an easy way to stay on top of things and to make sure you're not missing anything important. So I'll just quickly get to this and keep things short and sweet. First up here is just a reminder, don't forget that I did post your Chapter 1 quiz scores there on Canvas, so do take a look at your scores. I know some of you weren't there, but I will be handing back your Scantrons there. And do hang on to the quiz questions themselves, because you will find some of those questions, and I guarantee you, you will find some of those quiz questions on your exam there, so you can use those to study from to help prepare for your exam. We do have our Chapter 2 quiz scheduled for this coming Monday per our course calendar schedule there, so do keep that in mind. Don't forget you have a homework item there. Go to the homework module there on our Canvas course page and just look for the first section of homework. Look up Chapter 2. It will direct you to certain parts of the Chapter 2 textbook content there, so you can prep for that, because remember, when you take your Chapter 2 quiz or take any quiz in class, you're going to do that in your small group there. You are allowed to use your books and your notes and each other to help answer the questions and try to get the best number of points possible. So just be ready for that for our Chapter 2 quiz on Monday. Chapter 2 is not terribly long, so we do plan on finishing that for Chapter 2. And don't forget, you've got your lecture outlines there and a study guide to help you kind of prepare for that, so you kind of know what I'm going to cover and the order I'm going to cover it. So use those things to help you definitely follow along easier in the course there. We're going to start Chapter 3 on Wednesday. That's the plan, and there's a lot of interesting stuff there in Chapter 3, primarily there about the quote-unquote medical model of queer folk, if you will, kind of the good and the bad and the ugly of all that there. So there's definitely been kind of a dark checkered past with that stuff, and it still lingers to this day, as I've already mentioned there when we were starting to cover Chapter 2 last time. So some of those ideas about, you know, people that have same-sex attractions and gender variance, there's a lot of idea that that was kind of quote-unquote sick or mentally ill, and even though that's all been changed as an idea and rejected formally by many medical and psychological organizations, there are still folks out there that insist that there's still something quote wrong with people that are queer for whatever reason. So that still persists, but at least the official, ideas are that there's nothing wrong with it, so to speak, along those lines. But we are going to cover that in some depth starting on Wednesday. So some really interesting stuff that some of you may know about and some of you may not. So I'll definitely be able to fill you in on some things there. Okay, that's pretty much everything I wanted to say for this time. If you have any questions in the meanwhile, reach out via email on Canvas and I'll get back to you. Hope you're having a good weekend. It's cooling off a bit, which is nice, because I'm really over all that oppressive heat, especially because I have to kind of dress the way I do to come to class. So it's definitely hard not to sweat walking across campus fully dressed like that. So I hope you can understand. So I'm sure some of you know what I mean. All right, take care until next time, and I will see you in class on Monday. All right, bye-bye for now.